Well, in the wake of Spade's suicide, a new study released today says suicide rates have increased 30% in the U.S. in the last 20 years.
Health reporter Stephanie Stahl is here with more on who's at risk and how loved ones can help.
And there is help out there. This new report says the increases in suicides have been greatest in people 45 to 64. And while it's more common in men than women, there has been a rise in females taking their own lives. The CDC is calling suicide a national public health problem. New research shows suicides are up in almost every state across the country. In 2016, nearly 45,000 people took their lives. More than half did not have a known mental health diagnosis.
We found that many common life stressors were present in the period preceding the suicide. Relationship problems, financial and job issues, physical health concerns.
Locally, suicide rates in Pennsylvania are up 34.3%, in New Jersey 19.2%, and in Delaware there's been almost a 6% increase. Signs and symptoms to look for include isolation, agitation, anger, alcohol or drug use, and changes in sleep patterns. Experts say it's important to have a conversation if you're concerned about someone.
Be quite direct and say, I'm concerned about you, here's what I've noticed. And if they're expressing feelings of hopelessness, I would encourage anyone to ask the question, when it gets that way for you, do you ever think of ending your life? And just like that, that will open up a space where they can talk about what's really going on.
The National Suicide Prevention Hotline number is 800-273-TALK, or you can text TALK to 741741. Now, the biggest increase in suicides was in North Dakota, where the rate jumped more than 57%. Also, the CDC says there was a higher number of suicides in areas hard hit by the economic downturn, especially in rural areas in western states. Delaware, by the way, had one of the smallest increases in suicides.
Interesting, but there is help out there.
Yeah.
There really is.
And it's good to talk about.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thanks, Steph.